Hello there, everybody. It's Ash McClure ASMR here, coming at you with the flip through of this Game Informer issue 222. Now, this issue is released for the original release of Skyward Sword, which I believe. Jeez. Hold on. I believe that Skyward Sword released in 2011. 2010 or 2011. I don't know when this issue came out, but I know this was released for the game. Actually, you can see on the spine. It says, let's see if we can focus. Come on now. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Come on now. I can just barely make it out because my camera's being awful. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword issue 222. So, I gotta refocus that, don't I? So, the reason I bought this, which if you watched the unboxing, the last unboxing video I did, I opened this. The reason I did that was because the reason I bought this was because I actually had this issue when I was younger. I was really excited for the new Zelda game to come out, and I got this issue when the game was first coming out, and so this is basically just a nostalgia trip for me, an excuse to go into my past. So I think, oh yeah. So this was obviously when Skyrim was first coming out. Please make Elder Scrolls 6, Todd Howard. We've had enough of Skyrim. And actually, the cool thing about this issue is I think it goes over the history of The Legend of Zelda, or at least some of it, because the let's talk about some of the games. Are Ratchet & Clank All for One was just kind of terrible. There's Battlefield 3, of course. When Skyward Sword released, it actually tied all the other games in together. So it actually gave it like a timeline. Old Spice. Wow. That's intense. This video is not sponsored by Old Spice. There's, is that Halo Reach? I don't know what game that is. It doesn't say either. It's just a screenshot from one of the Halo games. I'm trying to get the best view on this magazine here. It's really, really difficult, and I apologize if you can't see the whole thing. I'll kind of move it around. So this was the official PS3 wireless stereo headset. This was just coming out, I think. Or maybe it was already out. It's just an advertisement for it. Crystal clear voice chat. Play in comfort for hours. Stay informed with on-screen headset status updates. That sounds annoying. High fidelity 7.1 virtual surround sound. And I apologize if I keep trying to back away. I keep having a wipe sweat off of my head because I am so disgusting right now. There's still no air conditioning in this new place. Well, there is, but it has to be off for the video. Walking Dead. Gamescom. Wow. Yes. Okay. So this issue was 2011, or something. It's just. This is just. I've never heard of Gamescom. I gotta be honest. You know what? No, I have heard of Gamescom. Dota 2. Oh, this is a tournament. Yeah, I didn't know any of this. About any of this. Some co-op games. Modern Warfare 2. Gears of War. Left 4 Dead. The Borderlands. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first one. Is that new Super Mario Bros. Wii? It is. That's awesome. Castle Crashers. That was. I don't know if that was new or not. I don't know. This is an era of gaming that I grew up in, but I'm not too familiar with the history. I mean, it's just odd because this is literally how I lived. I mean, this was my era. So I'll tell you all about the Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo, but comes to dates on the Wii, I mean, it's just like, the hell? When it comes to dates on the Wii, it's just like, I'm just terrible at remembering them. Oh, Rocksteady and Reinventing Batman. If you want to read any of this, please go ahead and pause it. I'm not gonna go and read all of it. Oh, this video would be 10 hours long. Oh my god. Look at that. Alienware M14X. I remember wanting this laptop so much. Is that Windows 7 on there? That's Windows 7. I remember wanting, I guess it was 2011. What is that? Caliber 11 console vaults? What in God's name? Oh, that's the Gears of... I have seen that Gears of War one. I've never seen that PS3 one. And I remember wanting that as well. Like Games Vanguard, or sorry, this is the Games G155. I guess the Vanguard was an older, a newer one. I remember wanting that so much. Okay, an advert of Marines, thank you. The video is not sponsored by the Marines. I repeat, the video is not sponsored by the Marines. Thank you for your service. Oh, here it is. So this is the it's got like screenshots of the different Zelda games. Oh my god, wait, I've never noticed that. Hold on. Is that talking about the CDI games? The impressively long-lasting Zelda franchise, one of the few series believe will make an argument are single truly bad titles produced. Okay, yeah, we know about the horrible CDI games, and we'll get to them. Oh my god, that's so funny. I remember looking at this page so much. Because it just goes over, like, all the different styles of Link. Oh my god, I remember looking at this page so much. And it gives you, like, a synopsis on each game. Link to the Past, a fantastic game. Link's Awakening, not as good as Link to the Past, but still amazing. If you played the Switch game, that's pretty good. I have played this one, which is Link's Awakening. I played that on a 3DS Virtual Console, and I played the remake on Switch. Both of them just fantastic. I remember beating this on 3DS Virtual Console. It was kind of difficult. And here's, I guess that's the Link faces the beautiful Zelda 1 of Gamelon Zelda's Adventure. Those are the horrible CDI games. If you're not familiar with the CDI games, do yourself a favor and look them up. They are hilariously bad. Ocarina of Time, the first Zelda game I ever played. Terrific game. Majora's Mask. I regret to inform all of you, I have not beaten Majora's Mask yet. Despite playing it for the past 11 years. I got it on 3D or on a Wii Virtual Console. Wind Waker, my favorite game of all time. I think it was actually this magazine that made me want to get the game. I remember looking at this art style and being like, that's absolutely beautiful. Even though at the time most people did not like it. Four Swords Adventures, I need to get that for the GameCube. Minish Cap, I have not beaten yet, although I got pretty far in it, I think. The DS games, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I beat both of these. I own both of these. I beat both of them. Getting expensive, actually. The Spirit Tracks is. Phantom Hourglass is pretty expensive too, but they were okay. They were alright. I didn't really. The way you controlled Link wasn't my favorite, but I guess they did what they could with the DS limitations. Twilight Princess, fantastic game. And it talks about Skyward Sword. I remember looking at this and being like, whoa, that's incredible. and then it goes over Skyward Sword and everything. Now, this was the Wii Skyward Sword, not the Switch, obviously. So, more motion controls were forced, unfortunately. Was fuss. Skyward Sword HD was really, I think that was really good. I think it's a bad rap, especially the button controls. A lot of people can't stand the button controls. They actually beat the whole game with the button controls. I think it was leagues better than motion controls, I gotta be honest. It just was. I'm showing you the map, Giraham. It's flying around. I remember just looking at this and being like, oh my god, I can't wait. I just can't wait. And now we're looking at Quantum Conundrum. With whatever that animal is. It's a cat, but it has an ugly cat. I guess it's, I don't know. I've never heard of this game ever. Conundrum? Is that a working title? Because I feel like I would have heard of that game. Modern Warfare 3, of course. Everyone remembers the Call of Duty, the Call of Duty hype back then. Oh, this page is bent. Let's see if I can fix it a little bit. I apologize for the man with the bush trimmer outside. He's been doing that for the past 5 hours. I'm not even lying. This man has been outside with his bush trimming his hedges for 5 hours. He's awful. So, I apologize. You can probably hear that, and I apologize. Syndicate? Another bent page. I'll fix that later. I don't even know what Syndicate is either. Oh. Skyrim. Probably, this is in my top 10 games of all time. And I'm gonna admit right now, I'm the one that's enabling Bethesda to keep releasing Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Because I keep buying them. Actually, I pre-ordered Skyrim Anniversary Edition on the PS4. So if everyone wants to cry about Elder Scrolls 6 not coming out, I'm the reason why. There you go. Battlefield 3. Battlefield did not get as much hype as Call of Duty, although I think, I gotta be honest, I like Call of Duty, or I like Battlefield better than Call of Duty. Both have their merit. Dead Rising 2. Both are good games. I mean, don't get me wrong. This was kind of a neat game, honestly. Lollipop Chainsaw. Is that on PS3? PS3, yeah. This was on Xbox 360. I thought it was a PS3 exclusive. That game was bad. I don't really like that game. Diablo 3, Diablo 4 actually just came out a couple weeks ago, so that's cool to see that. Okay, good. NBA. Oh, awesome. Sports games. Look, if you like sports games, I have no problem with that. They just really are not for me because they're all the same to me, and I'm also not a sports fan, so that doesn't help. It's just going over some sort of third. Just going over some games that are coming out. Give me the month. Tropical 4. Dead Island. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Okay, more sports games. I'm gonna have to go over the issue 300 of Game Informer at some point. Let me know if you want me to do that. Because they actually go over, they do like a top 300 games of all time list. And it's such a terrible list. It's like really bad. Reviews archive. And that's the magazine. Oh, and there's the back of it. There's somebody's literal address up there. Well, I'm gonna have to blur that, aren't I? Not my address, but somebody's, and it's quite close to me, so I'm gonna blur that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. So this was my flip through of the Game Informer issue 222 from my childhood. Really like this magazine. Let me know if you want me to go over issue 300, because it's actually a really terrible top 300 list, and it's kind of funny to look at. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.